2 hours' drive from Dubai is a place few tourists ever see. Fujairah Prison.
I was petrified when I first went in there. I was absolutely terrified.
This is the prison here, a place Alicia Gali describes as a nightmare. It's where she was locked up for 8 months. During the day, Alicia could hear prisoners being lashed. At night, prisoners being bashed. In filthy conditions, she shared a cell with 30 other women, and she felt absolutely alone.
It was disgusting, no hygiene whatsoever. Sometimes they'd turn the water off for 4 days at a time, and when it's 55 degrees in the middle of summer, it was bad.
I was fearful she'd die.
Alicia is not the only victim of an unjust system.
You know you haven't done anything wrong, and then that moment, he told me, you have to do a month in prison. It's shock, just absolute shock.
In 2009, Charlotte Adams was sentenced to a month in jail for greeting a male friend with a kiss on the cheek. Charlotte was on an extended holiday. A real estate agent from England, she was thinking of finding work and staying permanently. The place felt fun, and she fell for Dubai's party lifestyle.
Monday nights you go out and it's ladies drink free, you get free champagne in every hotel bar. You have brunches once a week where it's unlimited alcohol and food for like £100. So it's very much a drinking, partying culture in Dubai.
It's what traps many Westerners. A seemingly tolerant society that paints itself as free and easy. But it's not. Charlotte Adams was in this diner when she found out the hard way that this country is not the West. With 4 male friends, Charlotte came here for a late-night snack after an evening out. Earlier, she'd given Eamon, a fellow Londoner, a friendly kiss on the cheek to say hello. They finished their meal, they paid and left, only to be stopped by the police.
Have they arrested you?
Yeah, there and then on the spot.
What did they accuse you of?
They didn't say anything at first. They didn't say anything. We got driven to Dubai Ali police station, and they called us in one by one. And then he was just asking me, like, what I'd been doing that evening. So I said, you know, we've just been out, like, got some food. He was like, were you kissing him? And I was like, no. And he's like, did you kiss him? And I was like, well, we would have kissed on the cheeks to say hi. But apparently, as soon as I said we kissed on the cheek, that was it. It was like, kissing on the cheek is illegal.
Charlotte spent 23 days behind bars before being deported.
It portrays itself as being really progressive and forward-thinking and the new Middle East, as they call it, but it's not.
After serving 8 months, Alicia Gali was released early from prison as part of the celebrations in the UAE for the wedding of the Sheikh's son. Also pardoned that same day the men who raped her.
When you finally got that call that she was coming home,
This is where I cry. Because I'd had to keep everything hidden. It was beautiful.
tell me about that moment. She walks off the plane.
My darling girl. She looks so beautiful.
Since arriving home 4 years ago, Alicia has been unable to work. She suffers severe post-traumatic stress disorder, is on medication and now lives with her mum. She says Starwood Hotels, whose company motto is "Do the right thing," have offered no ongoing support.
They can't even help me to recover. I can't work, I can't afford my treatment, and they won't even help me with my medical bills.
Let me count the ways that Starwood, the world's second largest hotel group, the owner of the Sheraton and Westin brands, assets of over $8 billion, has let Alicia Gali down. They failed to warn her of the risks of reporting a rape in the UAE. They refused to return her passport, so she couldn't even leave the country. While she was in prison, they failed to pay her the full pay she was owed. And even today, they're still not helping her with her mounting medical bills. We went to their headquarters in Stamford in the United States, emailed and phoned. It's Ross Coulthard here from Channel 7 Australia, requesting an interview again and again. Oh, it's going through to voicemail. I'll leave a message. We wanted to speak to Fritz van Paschen, CEO of Starwood. He's the $9 million man. That's the sum of his salary package last year. And Starwood is a multi-billion-dollar company. But no one in the company seems able to find it in their heart to pay Australian Alicia Gali's medical bills.
What do you think the hotel chain hoped would happen?
That it would be swept under the carpet, not be dealt with, just go away.
It's very, very hard to see and understand what's wrong? Oh,
I'm crying. Sorry.
I'm sorry, darling.
Do you need one? Yes, please. Are you crying? Oh, darling.
This is a photograph of a beautiful young woman. Who's that young woman?
Me, before I went.
What's changed?
I don't get joy out of the same things as I used to. I do have a greater appreciation for simple things like fresh air and walking on the beach and freedom, just being free, but I'm just not the same. I'm damaged now.
Ross Coulthard with that investigation. Starwood refused an interview with Sunday Night. They sent a statement claiming they'd provided Alicia with medical and other assistance and that the safety and security of staff and guests was their paramount priority. The Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade rejected Alicia's account and claimed they'd provided extensive assistance to her. However, they refused to answer any questions from Sunday Night. Both those statements are on our website.